When I sit up there and I ask God why did this person do all this stuff, and then I get answers like, oh, why did they attack my marriage? Why did they attack my marriage with my husband or whatever? Oh, okay, because the house that my grandmom left and it was sold. The house that my grandmom left was for people who were married, because she didn't play that live with my boyfriend shit. She taught me that if a man really loves and respects you, he gonna marry you. And he gonna be in love with you. Like, my grandmom taught me everything. So it's just kind of like, I get it now. It's still no excuse. That person's still going through what they're going through. And anyone connected to her, and if you connected to her and him, my sister and my cousin, I recommend that you drop them. Put them out. They have demonic entities, and they put spells on people to make them feel sorry for them, to make them help them. My cousin could be already dead on his deathbed. Sister dying. It don't got nothing to do with no voodoo I sent towards nobody. It's always because of the choices that they make. Everybody who make these choices, they going to self-destruct. Ain't no way God going, like, I can understand you take an inheritance, you take a house, you take some money. That's what that dead person wanted. But when God wants two people to be together and fuck with each other, you can't stop that. If God wants me to have gifts, you can't stop that. And the whole time that they was telling me what was going on, I was in complete denial. Complete denial. Like, nah, my sister would never do that to me. We the best of friends. I'm the only one that understands her. I'm the only one that's really even nice to her. Everybody hated her, and I could not figure it out. But I related to that because I was the underdog in so many ways. But just to come to find out, you was the underdog. People was treating you like shit. Put my needles down before you poke yourself. She's just fascinated with it because it's a fresh package. It sounds like snacks. Like, but now I'm starting to understand.
Can I pass some milk, please?
Yes, you can have some milk. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, so all the jealousy I ever received in my life, all them times my mom was like, oh, you know, sometimes when you're trying to work on something, something just happens. That's just how it is. You got to fight through it. Or any misfortune that I've ever had was from this bitch's evil eye and from her voodoo work. She's 10 years older than me. I'm 40 now. So that means it's a possibility she could have always knew how to do this shit. Because this shit literally started when I was like 8 and 9. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and everybody was talking shit. They was making fun of me. All that shit. And like, everything about my knowledge, what I knew, that is now regular information now. Or everything that, okay, oh, she's a weirdo, but weirdo is a popular thing. You know what I mean? Which is just really a translation for something different. So I'm starting to come to terms that my life, like, they start this shit in the religious church when they talk about the devil. But the devil, excuse me, sit down and eat your cereal right now. No playing with toys and eating. You think I'm not paying attention because I'm recording a video or on a phone call? I'm watching what you do. You gonna go on punishment later. You keep playing. Go over there and go eat. You better get that water. You.
I need water immediately.
When she snatched the water with everywhere. So everything that wasn't joy in my life, I can basically point to another person. Because they start to talk about, oh, the devil's this, the devil's that. You know what I mean? But the devil's a negative character trait within human beings. And I will never give the devil a character trait when it's just a polarity of energy. I can say I had a mother, father, God, a physical being that's now an ancestral being. I can't say I had a father devil and or that's or that was you understand what I'm saying? It's just that's not how it goes. They want you to think that it's some type of polarity of true energy when it's just motherfuckers being animals and using alchemy for negative, because these energies or these elements are neutral. There's no right and wrong spirit world unless us, we humans and angels and star seeds, unless we call judgment and we say this is the evidence and we don't agree with this and they don't agree with this, mom and dad or whoever. My mother and father have currently probably just come out of being up under a spell from this woman. This woman wants other people to have the life that she has because she chose not to do nothing with her life. She chose to, even though a lot of people have mental illness, bipolar, this, that, I've known, they got their lives together. I know somebody who's a psychologist that has bipolar, doing great. And deep down, I think bipolar is when you don't respect your spiritual energy and you don't do anything to either enhance it so you can really see what's going on. That's why I'm out here, because they want to really disguise a lot of spiritual problems as psychological disorders. They talk about, remember back in the 90s, they said that diabetes was hereditary. It wasn't. It was the fact that this family kept eating the same things, being from the same ethnicity, and that particular bloodline group could not consume those things without a negative reaction. Listen to what I'm telling you. As above, so below. If everything could be high in the cosmic sense and energetically what's happening is manifested in the physical, understand a lot of diseases that we had went through, just period. We talked about now how cancer, brain tumors can come from you thinking on things too much. Stomach cancer can come from you worrying too much. Certain chakras can be out of order, and then you have physical ailments. I mean, it's really real. And this is why I study stuff, parapsychology, spirit medicine. Is very easy to get these degrees. It's very easy to go into these programs. They're under $10,000. You got the Pell Grant, they'll give you $4,000. I don't fucking understand. I don't understand. And it could just be me and like who the people I'm connected to. You understand what I'm saying? They could have been under all spells. Okay? But I have a diagnostic tool. I use tarot. And I can understand a lot of religious leaders were talking about, don't use tarot, don't use this, that, don't play with the devil. There is no fucking devil, and there's no fucking demons. Get over it. Any demons that you ever experienced in your life were probably spirit entities to come and protect you, or to come to cleanse you, because they could deal with that negative dark energy. Them dark spirits in the corner of your room, they're probably here to cleanse you. And you scared of this shit. Your ancestors trying to come and talk to you, and you're saying they're demons. When you call people demons, you transform them into demons. When you are so focused on fucking demons, you create that because it's a mental construct. This is energy. We gods and goddesses, and we create everything. We create anything. Why is it that you think God is doing every fucking thing? It's not true. God doesn't have free will over everybody. Big surprise. It's the authority because it's what we aspire to be. But it's not, we already gods and goddesses. It's not that something's ruling over you. You are your own ruling force. That's why we have judges. That's why we have police officers. Wake up. It's time to see that. That's why they're sitting up here taking over your lights, taking over your taxes. All you got to do is wake up and recognize yourself as a sovereign spiritual being. It's not about political status. It's not about going and filing paperwork. Life will move for you when you believe in yourself. That's really the most important thing. Taj Tariq Bey was really trying to say was, it's not about filing paperwork. If you just walk in your proper person, life will transform around you and manifest in a sense. You know what I mean? We can talk about Naila Gillian too, but it's just like at the same time, now I'm trying to be careful. Like my landlord is a really beautiful person. She gave me gifts and things when I moved in here, and she gave me things for my children. Especially over the holidays, she would come to visit when she wasn't working. I'm scared to post her pictures. I'm scared to post pictures of me and my husband together, out doing things or out at events or my daughter's graduation, because this person is sitting up here cursing me. There's even been, even in between when my marriage wasn't doing good, And there was other friends I was talking to. I wasn't sleeping with nobody, but it was other people that I was talking to, trying to see if I could date because the marriage was so messed up. Even them situations, I had to be careful, because then I'm hearing from my reader that someone else is actually sending me energy to make me find someone new, because they're just so fucking jealous. I'm with my divine counterpart, but I didn't want to be with nobody else but with my divine counterpart. And don't think I didn't have other choices. I had other choices, because I went through a ceremony where it was a rites of passage to be with my official person. And I got the person that I was dreaming about since I was a child. I think that I had a really beautiful relationship with that person, and it was damaged. And if it wasn't for that situation, I would have never got out of it. So God bless him, you know what I mean? But for me to hear from the last video that's being posted, I'm gonna post a video before I post this video, but I'm making this video before I post the video that woman did. For me to hear that somebody is trying to attack my husband and kill my motherfucking husband, like, let's just understand, right? It wasn't just that. This bitch was doing stuff to make me feel like I didn't even like this motherfucker no more. That I wasn't attracted to him anymore. Like, my friends had to be like, damn, he's kind of cute, just to make me wake up out of it. It had nothing to do with, oh, we had a negative situation, we was being negative towards each other. She literally was putting spells on me, and admitted to it on the phone. I wish I had that fucking recording. And even though this isn't admissible in court, I want to lobby to make spiritual crimes punishable by law. Because I feel like when people are locked up in jail, they can't do anything else. And I'm not talking about love spells. I'm not talking about make a nigga irritated, or put a bug in their food, or I'm talking about when you try to kill somebody with voodoo. Because this bitch was going around and filing insurance paperwork, filing death certificates, filing marriage certificates, anything that she could do to get a hold of this money and create an identity. This bitch been doing identity theft forever. Because we was trying to figure out as a family, how are you making money when you got bipolar and you don't have no assistance? And she, oh, I'm a manager. I remember somebody tried to kill her, put a gun in her head and kill her. Because I think that person thought it was something going on. Like, I think she's been doing this to a lot of people. Identity theft. Doing certain things. Hi, sweetheart. Finish your cereal, okay? Look at you, knocked out, sugar rush. I don't know why they be trying to wake up so early. They be seeing the light in the window. Mom, it's the morning. I'm like, all right. We're gonna take your ass back to sleep.
Nope.
No.
Not.
Don't be playing around. Don't disrespect me on this video. I'll still tear your ass up on this video. I don't care. I really don't. I really don't. Anyway. So what I'm saying is, I don't think this is anybody's fault, but I feel as though if somebody was wondering, it's like you can't enable a person to continue to do negative just because you don't believe that they're doing negative things. You gotta look into it. That's why I love tarot with all my motherfucking heart. And I will never love tarot more than God, but y'all niggas ain't gonna ever tell me that God is not talking to me through this fucking tarot. It is. Just because you see something that you don't like, you see something you can't process, or you not chosen to do divination, it doesn't mean it's negative. Just because you went through a negative experience. And I advise you to pick up a tarot deck. You will be able, if you read the key and you understand what it is, you will be able to find out who's lying to you. Not only that, certain combinations of cards change the other card and what it is and changes the reading. I'm still learning more, because as you put two cards with the other one to clarify or whatever you commanded to do, it'll do. But sometimes it'll just tell you its own messages. And for the longest time, it's no devil, it's only that bitch. I'm never going to give more power to the polarity of a negative energy than I am a positive energy. And all these stories about Cain and Abel, this shit all come to a head now. Either this is how things are, this is how things were supposed to be. I think that Bible, some of the stuff it say is a fucking curse. If somebody can put somebody picture in the Bible, turn it upside down, do this, that, read this, that, and kill them, hurt them, that Bible's a spell book for good and for bad. But everything is magic. Everything is alchemy. Everything is elemental science. That's how things exist. So just because you're sensitive and you want to say just, oh, it's spiritual or it's religious, or I know I'm the authority over this. You're not the authority. You're not the authority. You know nothing. You only know what you experience and what is relatable or what others can relate to. You are not the authority over anybody's life. You don't know shit. Especially when it come down to you not doing no tarot divination. If you're not doing nothing to get patterns, signs, clues from the events that have happened from the Akashic records, you're not tapping into shit. And a lot of the people in the church, they'll talk about psychics is wrong, but they'll listen to prophets. They say, oh, the prophets is working for God. Those other prophets are working for the devil. But in my understanding, now they're giving more process and more attention and more reverence to the fucking devil than they are God, just because it's not coming through a certain funnel or it's not being understood through a certain religion, a religious authority. Y'all niggas been colonized. And I'm pretty sure you're woken up to see that. I'm not saying that church is wrong. I just think it should be transformed. First of all that money that we be giving y'all, you should be opening up something financially where you become the church should have been the bank. If you was going to be collecting money in tithes, you should have been doing it to give out money for people to put down on homes. The fucking church should have been the ones that was divvying out homes, buying homes, and renting homes out. Because it's a 501c3 and in the 501c3 bracket, you can't do certain things, but there's a 501c3, 501c4, 501c5, 501c6. You don't have to rob other people. You can file certain paperwork and just get your money. I'm not even going to talk to y'all about that because you guys are so disrespectful. You know, when it come down to really liking and sharing and subscribing, it's like this information ain't gonna get out there anyway. So I guess I'll be at the top by myself with all the money, all the power, and all the authority because niggas wanted to act like I was weird. When I'm just going with it. If my dad taught me, if you're afraid, go after it. If you feel fear, go after it. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. That makes a lot of sense to me. It ain't even about my dad and it ain't even about him taking credit and validating himself. Oh, he's smart. That's real talk. Like, that's common sense. That sometimes when you scared of something, that is because that's your fucking breakthrough. Just sometimes. Just what you doing dumb shit in the background trying to get some attention. You look like a clown. I thought you was dying over there. I thought you was dying over there where you coughing. Don't you ever do that again. Do you understand me? Yeah. Stop acting like you coughing and dying over there. Thought something was going on. Mommy. What is it? I thought that nigga was dying. You hear me? I ain't never heard her cough. And then I turned around and she's... Oh my God. My heart almost jumped into my eyeballs. I was like, oh my God, she died. Shit ain't funny. Stop laughing. Don't laugh in front of your kids. Yes. And the other part that killed me, everybody know my husband's a fucking a workaholic. What is it? Leave me alone. When my nose really gonna fall out, I keep laughing like this. But everybody know my husband a workaholic. Ever since we was even dating, he worked a lot, but he always could find time for me. And it just seems like everything I told my sister about, it just got worse, right? Because, you know, I thought she was cool. Like, I was sharing information with her. And I never thought she was into witchcraft either. Like, I just thought she was, like, down for the church, really into the church. Like, I never felt like, you know, it was something wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I did feel an energy. But I have felt like, okay, so now I know that person was blocking my third eye. Because I have felt like I could never really see that person anywhere. Like, you know how you look at somebody, you can read their information, read everything about them, like it's matrix code on their aura. Like, that's what I'm really good at doing. But it's like I had to tell somebody the other day, when I do certain readings for certain people, it is other spirits, or it's definitely my grandmother. Since my grandmother passed away, I definitely have gotten a boost in like spiritual guidance for other individuals because she's on the other side telling me messages. That's great. But then she's like, look, I need you to handle this. So that means if she's still in the middle for her particular, you know what I mean? Because I already got my own talent. So if she's in the middle like that, that means she's been murdered. Yeah, I think my sister and my cousin murdered my fucking grandmother. That's what I'm trying to say to y'all. And I'm saying something because I realized that she tried to kill me too. And she tried to kill my husband too. He's been in accidents. If it wasn't that they were trying to kill me or him, they were trying to put us in jail. They were trying to split up our relationship because this house and this will is for married people. And I'm not even trying to say my mom was involved. I don't even want anybody to even look at my mother and father about this. Don't even look at them. Don't even worry about them. Because to me, they was put under spell work and I had to disconnect my relationship because I was feeling a negative energy. They know that. I'm going to always love and honor my mother and father for the times and the knowledge that they have given me. But being 40 years old, everything like that, when you have 2 kids and you have a husband and you trying to really get your life together, you can't be playing with that drama. And I just think it's funny. I don't know if they're going to get to see this video, but I just think it's funny that we was talking about the same thing for 30 years, if you know what I'm talking about. Because that person did specific spell work to get you involved with only seeing them. So then now even when I go and do a love reading, because this person did love magic on me, now I'm picking up on her feelings, right? Or I'm trying to do a reading on my husband or whatever. I got to really, really make sure to like look at his picture because she blocked my intuition to only see her. You see what I'm saying? Now, the crazy part is what's really sad is people will spend all this money doing all this work and then you can take a Dollar Tree candle and a $7 oil from the Botanica reversible and reverse everything. I don't recommend reversing love magic. I think you should cleanse. If you have a love spell on you, cleanse. But everything else that's on you besides good shit, and the reversibles only send back negative work. They don't send back, they send back unwanted spell work. People can do love spells, they can block relationships for you because they're doing a love spell on you. Sometimes people can even say, I want to retain this person for my company. I want to hire this person for my company and do a money spell. Like, there's things out here you'll never believe. They'll fuck around and do a spell on you to retain you, hold you, and you won't get no job. You won't get no opportunities. That person tried to be God over my life. I'm telling you, this ain't a confession. This is a whistleblowing statement. This person has possibly done voodoo on you, Aisha Goodall Moss or Andre Moss. They have possibly done voodoo on you, whether you're alive, whether they're alive or dead. At this point in time, because I haven't spoken to these people in a couple years, I've cut contact when that person admitted to putting black magic on me, and when my other psychics was connecting to my cousin to the situation too, and I heard that they probably had sexual intercourse with each other. I don't want to say too much to shame my situation. I have videos that they try to get into my phone. They try to hack into my phone to snatch out. They try to hack into my email to get into my drive to snatch them, but they are on a separate a hard drive. So it's nothing you could do. What you could do is give up that paperwork, because to be honest with you, I'm starting to get to the point where I don't care about the money. I don't care about that house. They heard that I was going to get that house. They painted over that house. They infested that house with roaches. They crashed some of the backyard. There's a body up in that backyard. I remember me and my husband, we was doing prayers on that house. We was trying to bless that house. My mom was telling me there was something wrong with the house. And something that I do, that I offer, that is not available on my page, but I do offer not exorcism services, but smudging services to get ghosts out your house. So it's like an exorcism for your house. But I don't do it on people right now because I just don't know if, sometimes, when you ask for demons to do things for you and then you don't give them what they want. And you know what I mean? It's like one of those situations like, I'll get out your house, but I'm not going to be messing with your aura. You know what I'm saying? Most likely anything that exists in a house is a ghost, a person that died in there that used to live there. Stuff like that. But it's like now I'm starting to understand this person was also, after the entity was sent back from me doing cleansing and reversible work with the voodoo witchcraft specialist. Now you calling me needing help. Bitch, don't call me. Leave me the fuck alone. As a matter of fact, I told this bitch. That's right, I got my kids in here. I told her, I'm like, if you contact me again, you gonna start dying. Stop contacting me. Put that back, boo. That's too sharp and that's very dangerous. Just put it down in the corner.
I can use it because I can be
No, you do not use it because it's dangerous.
Why do you
Hey, you guys, I'm doing a video. I need you to be quiet, okay? Shh, Jasmine, look at me. Look at me. Shh, I'm doing a video, okay? You're being rude and disrespectful. Anyway. Pick me up. She beat me on my back.
Pick me up.
Ugh.
Daddy, in your video. Hi.
Yeah.
I got a good idea.
Okay, you're done? Like,
Nope.
Look at your hair. Look at your hair sticking up.
Hey.
Cute.
This is good.
Oh my baby.
Just trying to see the words.
I'ma just record when they go back to school. I'ma just start doing my videos when they go back to school. I give up. I give up. Because I'd rather just enjoy the summer with my kids. But the only thing is I gotta put these videos out because if anybody's been in contact with these people, you need to go cleanse. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can. Y'all need to go cleanse, for real.
Nope.
Let me see if I can find it.
Nope.
I got some clearance bath. Okay. And spiritual energy. Okay. And I feel like if you just do that, like, cause that's what's so fucked up about it all. It's like, okay, you done did all of that. You done went to practitioners, purchase work. You done did kitchen witchery. You done got your friends to get involved. And you can just wash that shit off your ass. Hold on, let me help you. Hold on, family. Hold on, family. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, I see it, boo. She yelling, Mama! Look. White candle from the dollar store. $2. Hold on. You hear this motherfucker? I got oils, bitch. Ha! Don't play with me, yo. I don't know why they would even... You got to be slow. You got to be slow to choose me to play with. Ha! Oh, the label missing. The label is missing, but I'm going to show you the size of the bottle. Look. Reversible. Go pick you up a reversible. Order it online. I don't give a damn what religion you are. Okay? These niggas told you in the Bible, stay oiled up. Stay prayed up. Y'all gotta stop making excuses. It don't matter. I'm not here to reign for the devil and I'm, giving you instructions. You gonna get taken over by the fucking devil because you light a candle and you get some reversible oil or you get a bath and you cleanse yourself. If anything, you gonna get closer to God. And that's what I could tell you guaranteed from my results. Because family on my dad's side and on my mom's side hear this announcement. She could have cursed you. And y'all act like y'all so holy. Y'all had all these fucking problems. What's going on? Because it had me questioning God. And when I started questioning God, why I was a devout follower and I had to go through all these things earlier in my life, I had to get up in this, what they call witchcraft. I had to get up into the hoodoo candles. I had to get up into these baths to get this shit off of me. This is not a joke. And that bitch went and admitted it. So it's possible she did it to you because you tried to talk her out of some shit. And she touched me when I was a child. So of course she was going to put that shit on me to make me forget. Because my dad tried to put her in counseling and she turned it around on him. But now his legacy's in danger. And now my legacy was also in danger. This bitch tried to make me too tired to do my own bees and stuff like that. Like I make bees and shit like that. She had me arguing with the shop owners and shit. Like I don't got time for that. I want to make sure this shit is over. I don't got time for all of that. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Why I gotta deal with that? I ain't do shit wrong. I'm not a grimy bitch. I ain't never cheated on none of the dudes I was with. Ask them. I ain't never gave nobody nothing, did nothing. Whatever this bitch say, talk about I gave her something. Or whoever, whatever nigga out there in the streets, talk about I gave them something. She was working with my ex. He called me one night talking about, remember when you burnt me? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I never burnt you. Oh, you recorded me trying to make me look stupid. Click. Like, I'm not down with the dumb shit. And everybody who tried all that bullshit on me and or tried to say I stole anything from them, stole money, stole house, identity theft, da 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 da. I would never even do some shit like that, but I don't even gotta say it. Everything gonna prove for itself. You make sure you get that motherfucker cleansed. You've been around her, you've been talking to her. Even if she look at your life, if you've been connected to me and she looked at your life and ain't like you. That's why I stay prayed up, I stay cleansed. And if you really ain't got nothing, goddamn it, go get you a lemon and go put it in some water and wash it over your body. Go get some salt and scrub it on your body. Sea salt. Because I'm really getting tired of all the games and these witches. They think they're so fucking powerful. They can put a religion together to make you so docile that you don't get out. You don't fight back. That's why they stealing your land. They stealing your legacy. Trust this bitch been contacted by another elite organization. I'm not going to say all Eastern Star organizations are bad. Girl, you really being the devil right now. Do not interrupt me. I'm not saying that the Eastern Star organizations or any elite organizations are bad. I'm just saying you don't know people's intentions. And even one person within that group can infiltrate and destroy the whole mission of the group. So you make sure you check everybody at all times.